Hello everybody and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Driving My Truck. So we ended off our last episode in our goal, which was Minneapolis. We wanted to get to Minnesota. So I want to stay sort of in the Midwest. So there is a Sioux Falls, but there was another one that I saw, Fargo. So I'm believing we're going to do the Fargo one. So we're going to go ahead and select that one, and then I will see you guys when we get to our pickup. Okay, and there we go, everybody. We got to our destination. We got to our pickup, actually, not our destination. But if you notice, there are a couple of things that have changed. Our gears are a little bit different. Yes, I finally got that 18-speed shifter that I've been talking about done. So we finally get that now. So now we get to start actually shifting gears. So this will be a very funny episode for you guys. I'm sure you will laugh at all of the mistakes I'm going to make with this. Just like almost killing it right there. That was one. I've done a little bit of practicing with it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, let's go ahead and get on out of here. See if we can make this corner. Doesn't look like we can. That's a great place for that truck. So let's go ahead and get on out.
Turn right.
Turning right here. What vehicle did I crash into? There was none on this road. There we go. For some reason it did not want to let me actually be in where I needed to.
Get ready to turn right.
Then we're going to be turning right here.
Turn right, and then turn left.
Yes, this is the fun that I told you were going to have with me. Because I am not that good. I have been practicing all week on trying to do this, but I have still not been able to get it. But I did do a few other changes on here. I made it so I could look around just a little bit more. So that is a plus right there as well. Been working with the track IR to try to get that to go a little bit better.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Coming up to another stop. They really are liking us to stop right now, aren't they? Okay, so we're almost out of Minneapolis. Getting there. We're getting there, everybody. It's only taken 5 years. But we will get there. We will get there, and I will get better at shifting the more I do this. I already know that much.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Gotta remember, gotta turn off the engine brake anytime that I'm going. For some reason, it is not reading all of the gears when I'm actually hitting them. My other profile, the one that I've been testing on the whole time, every time I did it, it was no problems whatsoever. This profile, this is where it's having the problems. So I think if we do need to, when we get to our destination, I'm going to be doing a little diagnostic work on here. Maybe just driving some free range miles, just trying to get my
Keep left.
getting some diagnostic and find out why it's not wanting to work the way that it's supposed to. The way that it's been working on every other one.
Exit left.
And we are way off-road here. Way off-road. I sort of missed that turn. But that's okay.
Get ready to exit right. Exit right.
It's wanting me to exit right, but yet the map is telling us to go straight. Anybody know what's going on there? Is this thing following Google Maps? Is it following Google Maps? Because Google Maps does that quite regularly. And we are on 94, which is the road we should be on to go over to Fargo. So we will just stay there. However, it's not 70 when you're this close to the city. It doesn't turn to 70 until after you get past Maple Grove. That's when it decides to change that. I think I figured out what one of the problems is. I did not choose toggle switch when I was going through doing all my range selectors and all. So I'm having to double do every single one of them because I did not do that. So that is something I will definitely have to fix. We don't need the windshield wipers anymore. It's not raining. But it is nice being back in our truck. It's weird. It looks like I'm like sitting really low in this truck. Doesn't it? Normally I'm up over here. But hey, it's okay. Well, we can fix that right here. There. A lot better. Nice little rest area way station right there. Have no idea what location that would be in. But we are speeding. There we go. Got the cruise control set now because we should be on this road for quite a while going to Fargo. This goes all the way up. It goes through Maple Grove. It goes through Albertville, it goes through Monticello, then hit St. Cloud, then you keep on going, and that's when you're going to get over to the Fargo-Moorhead area. Yes, Fargo is actually in North Dakota. It's funny how many people actually think that because the movie Fargo, that Fargo is actually in Minnesota. It is actually not. It is in North Dakota. Moorhead, that is in Minnesota. So I don't understand why people think that it is, but I think it's just because of that movie. And I thought I turned your windshield wipers off, but apparently they wanted to be back on. Don't understand it. But other than that, so we got 159 miles to go. Yes, this shifting is very different when you're actually doing this game. It adds so much more levels to the game that you're shifting and having to go high-low and everything like that. It is so much different. So much different. But for just one moment, we are going to have to cut for just 1 second because I do need to fix those shifters, because I do remember that we are going to need our other gears, and I want to make sure that I can shift properly. So give me just one moment, I will be right back. It'll look like there was a little cutout. It's just from me doing the adjustments. Okay, and there we go. I got them all figured out, all of them corrected. Coming up to a construction zone, which is not unheard of in Minnesota. Well, everyone's coming over this lane. That means all of these trucks are going to slow down. See, a little bit easier when you got the right things going on with the gears. A little bit easier. So now we just need to pick up speed because those trucks got way far away from us. Another 10 miles an hour and we will be up to speed. So we can set the cruise control again. And we only got another 96 miles to go here. Surprised I did not actually check to make sure that the gears were correct in this truck. I guess I just thought that it would carry over from the other one. And then let's double check. Nope, cruise is not set. Thought it was. But it has been a lot more fun now with having this shifter in there. And as I said, you were going to laugh a lot. Hopefully you have been laughing at me trying to get all these buttons correct on this profile, because it was a lot of fun trying to figure out which one was which, because it doesn't actually tell you in the actual options which one is the range and which one is the high-low. It doesn't actually tell you that one. It just says toggle 1 and toggle 2. But you have to figure out which one is 1 and 2. So which one is the range and which one is the slur. That's what it makes you do. Figure out which one is which. So I do like it. It is a lot better than what it was before, because I get that little bit more realism when you're actually doing it. Now there is another option right underneath after you set up all these gears where it says automatic forward and automatic reverse. So that way, say I get into a Western Star, which is an automatic truck, I can easily switch that one and just automatically put it into drive, or I can put it into reverse. Now that is one of the drawbacks and one of the reasons why I don't actually want to get a Western Star. I know they're really nice. Everyone really likes driving the Western Stars because they did the most updates on that for the 1.4. However, I'm not a fan of the automatic transmission when you come to an 18-wheeler. I like being able to go through those 18 gears on your own and choose which gear you actually want to be in. Not, okay, well, I'm just going to decide that I'm going to go and drive, and then the truck will say, I'm going to be in 5th gear even though we're going 3 miles an hour. That doesn't work in my book. I've actually had it in this game where the automatic kept on trying to use too high of a gear when we were on a dirt road, and all I did was slip, and then I lost traction, and the load stopped, and I could not get going again. And it was one of those low boys that has the 3 trailers, so you can't reverse it. I could not get down a hill because it was a bunch of corners, so I couldn't do that. So I kept on having to call tow trucks to come over and tow me. And then finally, after I think it was the 5th time that I called the tow truck, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not calling a tow truck anymore. I'm just gonna cancel this trip. I was 3 miles from my destination. Yes,
Go straight on.
3 miles from my destination, and that's when I decided to cancel my trip, is because of that. Looks like we're coming up to our destination here. It's right over here on the right-hand side. Yep, those hills. Those hills are what we're actually driving into. And I do not know any place in Minnesota that has them like that. There's no on-ramp whatsoever.
Exit right.
See, I'm getting better at the shifting. Getting better at it. Just takes a little bit of practice. Come on, really, guy? Stop. And now I back up, and that's when you're going to go forward. Because, of course, he couldn't go before. Because that other truck wasn't even in the lane that he needed to go into. Sometimes the AI just amazes me. It does. It amazes me sometimes how stupid the AI is. But then I think about it, and I'm like, wait, there's drivers that actually do that. Are we on a freeway? Because it sort of looks like a freeway, but it's 30 miles an hour.
Keep right, and
I
then
do.
turn right.
Yeah.
Turn right.
There's that ambulance going. Is it turning? Yep. So we're gonna go.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
So low high. Yes. Apparently we have to stop at every light. But isn't that the MO for this game? That you stop at every single light in this game? Thank you. Thank you so much, fire truck. Made it around the fire truck.
Get ready to turn left.
See, so much easier when you actually have the things set up the way
Turn
that they're
left.
supposed to be. I'm always weary of the AI drivers because they like to just turn right inside of us. Right into us, remember? So we're going in, and it looks like we're parking right next to that other stuff there. Yeah, we gotta take it wide. Then he's just making sure we're gonna park right. Looks like we're falling in line here. And there we go. And that is our first delivery with the 18-speed shifter. As I told you, you were gonna laugh. And I'm guessing there was a few spots on there you laughed. Guess what? We got our next level. We are now level 11 workhorse. Yes, people, we are now workhorse. So we got all of our experience. We got another 8,000 for there. So let's go ahead and see what we can spend that on. Let's see what we got over here. So we have toxic and infectious substances. We have corrosive. You know what? Let's go with toxic. I like the toxic options. Okay, and that concludes our drive for today. Thank you very much for watching. Again, if you have not subscribed and you do like the content, please hit that subscribe button. It will help me out. If you want to know when my content comes out, go ahead and hit that notification button. It'll let you know. Drop me a comment and let me know some of the things you like, some of the things you want me to change. If there is something that I can change, I'm more than happy to. But until then, you guys have a good one, and we will see you next time.